Nigel, a bitterly disappointing afternoon. What went wrong today?
Just about everything, really. Performance was certainly bitterly disappointing. Our endeavour to try and get a goal at any time during the game, the odd skirmish in their penalty area, but nothing sustained. Put two strikers up front. We took a gamble in moving Ollie Hawkins back from centre half, where he's been excellent, in order to try and get a goal today. It certainly didn't work, and we didn't look like scoring for large periods of the game today, despite us playing, as I say, 4-4-2, playing our attacking players. Certainly I'll take the responsibility for that, and probably picking the wrong formation and the wrong team, trying to be positive.
What would you do? What would you have done differently in retrospect?
I'd have probably stuck three in the middle of midfield and gone three, and gone five across the middle, with a bit more pace out wide. But we've had such a good week's training, the players have, and we've been working on the 4-4-2 as well, because we finished last week's second half with it and did really well. So you'd hope they'd take it into today's game, but it didn't work out like that.
On the whole, did your side do enough to get a goal?
No, I thought we should have had a penalty. We're the only team to get a penalty and get it taken away from us, and it's in the penalty. I've not seen one be overruled like that for a long time. The referee was so clear, and it's not clear enough to say he's outside the penalty area. And when we asked the assistant if it was outside, he said, "I think so." So he's overruled the he's overruled the referee on "I think so." I don't think the referee should have let himself be overruled in that situation. And also the fact that that player didn't receive a yellow card for the tackle on George Lapsley, then didn't even receive a yellow card for bringing him down right on the edge of the box. Yet we seem to be littered with yellow cards for first challenges today. But that's a different problem altogether. We know about that.
And we know you're not getting any luck at all. But how do you get through this period?
I find it very difficult to win games with the players that we have out there. Can't state it any clearer than that. We're missing too many good players at the moment to get a result. We have three main footballers in our squad in terms of the midfield area, and that's Quinn, Sturk and Maris. And when you don't have one of them on the pitch, that certainly shows. And we would hope to have two of them on at any one time, but to have none means we're very sort of workmanlike at times. And then when you go 1-0 down, I think it was their first shot after 20 odd minutes, gone through a crowd of players and into the bottom corner. That's how it's going for us.
Did that shot get a little nick off somebody?
No, I don't think so. I think it went straight. I think it hit Nathan Bishop's arm at the end, took a little bobble and everything just before it got to him. But once again, I'd say that's the way it's going. But we certainly weren't anywhere good enough to get back in the game.
What about their second goal?
Yeah, it's a great cross, and I thought it was a brilliant header from a tight angle as well. One thing we look at is dealing with the cross and getting out there and stopping the cross earlier. But we've got our second choice left back out there at that time. We've had second choice players just about all over the pitch today. And I'll say, I can't apologise enough. We can't win games at the moment without our main players.
Did you get what you might call the non-negotiables from your players? The hard work, the desire, the grit. Did you get that today?
No, I don't think we got enough of it, no. I don't think we got the real hard sprinting and stuff, and the closing down and the desire to stop the opposition playing. I'd say that was a little bit lacking today, which is our bottom line. That goes against everything that we've always set up for 20 odd years to provide. That's the absolute bottom line.
Are too many players going through the motions?
I don't think that's the phrase, going through the motions. We're extremely low on confidence. I know we've got half a team out there at best, and we're losing games, and everybody's absolutely on the floor. And when that's the situation, when teams are losing games, you always say, "Oh, they're not fit enough," and it's just confidence. And when you're winning games, everybody's buzzing, everybody's flying around. It's a test of character when you're not doing that, in order to give everything all over the pitch.
You mentioned confidence. Are the side at rock bottom?
Yes. We all are.
What's the way forward to get on some sort of trail that'll get you some points?
Just slowly try and get the players back, but the bottom line is work and work and work, and come to places like Northampton today and grind out a 0-0, and then you might get a penalty in the 85th, 6th minute if you get a decision go your way, and you might even win it. But the bottom line is grinding out a result like we did at Orient, to be fair, like we did last week. All these are against the odds, but I don't think we're going to, with the players we've got missing, we talk about our three footballers, I don't think we're going to play anybody off the pitch as we were doing 6 weeks ago. It's only 6 weeks ago when we played brilliant against Newport, against Bristol Rovers, Swindon, Colchester, Bradford. The first 5 games of the season were very, very good performances. But if you look at the teams that played in those games and the team that's out there now, it's a shadow.
And you have to find a way through.
Yeah, we just keep battling unless told otherwise, and that's all we can do. We've got Stephen Quinn back available, Tyrese Sinclair. Not sure about George Maris, so hopefully we'll have at least a couple back. But it's got to come from within the group as well. First of all, it comes individually. For a team sport, it's very, very individualistic. I think we said this a few weeks ago, where you have to get your own performance in order. And if 11 individuals do that, then that becomes a team performance.
And everyone knows how good a manager you are. How can you get through this as the leader? Because you must be demoralised.
Thanks very much, Steve. Oh, yeah. If I wasn't, I am now. Thanks for reminding me how low we are. We just have to keep, we talked about last week, fighting, battling. We'll keep doing it because that's what we've always done. And we'll try and pick a side for Tuesday to compete a bit better and play a bit better than happened today.
I'm going to balance it out. You've got Stephen Quinn back on Tuesday and hopefully, I imagine, George Maris.
Yeah, I'm not sure about George. I'll have to see how he is, but with these concussion problems, certain protocols, and you have to be absolutely clear, no headaches, no fuzziness, anything like that. So we'll be assessing him in the next few days. But certainly Stephen Quinn and Tyrese Sinclair are available again.
Stephen McLaughlin, okay, you took him off?
No, ankle. First of all, Harry Charles at half time, he was very close to getting a red card, I think. And with the how many yellow cards were being bandied around for very little, we couldn't take that chance in the second half. So it was nothing to do with performance with Harry, just one missed time, tackle anything, and he's got a red card, which we couldn't afford. Stephen McLaughlin, ankle. And Danny Johnson, we just needed a little bit of pace, and I thought Reece showed that when he came on.
It is a long slog of a season, we all know that. What hope can you now give during this difficult period to the Stags fans?
We're going to keep fighting and scrapping, and I think they know from the first 5 games of the season how we can play and how we want to play. It's just getting those players back on the pitch to allow us to do that. But it's not going to be immediate because it's going to take time to get back to that point as players come back. And of course, you know, we're not going to have James Birch doing that at any time. Hopefully we'll get some players back, and if we get through to January, we'll be able to get a few more.
Appreciate your time as ever, Nigel. Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.